What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show starring Maxwell Smart. He starts out with 3 p.m. Eastern action, and he closes up at 8:30 p.m. with Florida State, Georgia Tech. 9 games on the card and some big marquee matchups. He's got the big Clemson game, Clemson, Virginia Tech. He's got the Illinois-Minnesota game on his card. He's got some exciting stuff. If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link on the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively at odds.com. Roll on to the final game on Max's card. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, 2-2. First game in the ACC for them at number 15. Florida State Seminoles, 3-0. Also their first game in the ACC. We're at Donald L. Tucker Center in Tallahassee, Florida. I have Bet365 up here. Let's see what they are offering this up at. And they are not offering it up. Let's go up to FanDuel, see what we can get here. And there we go. Georgia Tech, Florida State. Florida State, 8.5-point favorites at FanDuel. Now that's just with minus 104 juice. And another total at 139.5. After opening its season with a quadruple overtime loss at home to Georgia State and a 10-point loss to Mercer, Georgia Tech has bounced back. Nice 79-62 win at home over Kentucky. Confidence builder. Then they go to Nebraska and win 75-64. They're hitting 43.5% of their field goals, getting nice distribution with 15.3 assists per game. They have 5 players averaging double-digit points, led by 6'9" senior forward Moses Wright, who's averaging 21.3 points and 10 boards a game. Florida State opened their season with 3 home victories. Started with an easy 86-58 win over North Florida. Followed that up with a very tough 69-67 overtime win over Indiana, before defeating the Florida Gators for the 7th straight time, 83-71, in a game overshadowed by Gators standout forward Keontae Johnson, who collapsed and was rushed to a nearby hospital. He's now out of the medically induced coma. He's following simple commands, and our heart and prayers go out to Keontae Johnson and the Johnson family. Florida State scoring 79.3 points per game, getting 16.3 assists per game. They're holding opponents to just 65.3 points per game, and they are led by senior guard MJ Walker, averaging 17.7 points, hitting 46.2% from 3. MJ Walker, dangerous from the perimeter. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets at Florida State Seminoles. And we have Florida State as 8.5-point favorites at FanDuel. Take it away, Max. Last game on the card.
So, Jim, this is a real interesting spot for Florida State. How does this team come together and play after such an emotional and, frankly, traumatic game and experience that they had against the Gators? I think with this Florida State team, there's definitely possible letdown. But I do think that they will end up still winning at on their home court. Leonard Hamilton, as much as people chirp him, he's still a good coach. He's still a good recruiter. He's still a good mentor to a lot of these guys. I think that MJ Walker with his 95% free throw percentage, that's what's more impressive to me, Jim. And with Balsa Koprivica, playing some significant minutes and I think going to build on his success early on in the season. This is a guy that's going to be hard to take care of, And if you get him into foul trouble, you know that there's 4 or 5 other guys that they're going to run at you. I think that with Moses Wright, he's going to have a target on his back in this game. And it's going to be real interesting to see how he performs and if he can stay out of foul trouble and stay on the floor and be productive like a lot of people are expecting. But when it comes to Georgia Tech, the buck stops with Jose Alvarado. If Jose Alvarado is giving you the type of production that he's been able to so far this season, close to 20 points, close to 5 assists, hitting his free throws, the highest percentage on the team, it's going to really cover up the one blemish on this Georgia Tech offense that I've noticed, and that's Michael DeVoe. Michael DeVoe last year was fantastic. He was a leading scorer on this team. He really took the onus on offense to make shots, and frankly, he's in a three-point shooting slump. And then to compound it, he's forcing the issue so much that he's turning the ball over sometimes 4 times a game or more. That's a real big blemish that you have to take note of when it comes to backing Georgia Tech. But the other thing is there's just a lot of starter minutes going out. There's not a lot of bench depth or trustable bench depth, as I like to say, at this moment in time. Obviously, there's always the possibility that they've been holding stuff back, but considering the competition that you played in the non-conference, I don't think that would really be applicable in this situation. I think that with Georgia Tech, if they can improve the three-point shooting, this is a team that's just going to be a lot better and a lot more trustable at these types of numbers because let's be frank, three-point defense is key versus Florida State. If they can't lock down the three-point line, Florida State's going to be mopping the floor with their faces. So the way that I'm looking to attack this game, Jim, I'm going to look at attack Florida State in the first half, where I, by my numbers and the data that I pulled together, have a 5-point advantage. And then I'll be looking to get on Georgia Tech full game. I'll take the plus 8.5 right now. But I'm looking for something on Florida State under 5 in the first half of the morning.
Okay. First half, the limit is -5.
Yeah.
Limit of -5 for Florida State. And then full game for Florida State, I can give you –
No, full game Georgia Tech.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Full game Georgia Tech. I can give you the – 8 at circa 8 at Bet365 and just nothing at FanDuel. All right, let's lock that in right now. Lock that in right now. We are giving Max the +8 at Georgia for Georgia Tech full game at -110. Georgia Tech +8 -110. For the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets full game, Max, on both sides of the fence here in the last game.